The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, folks. This is the 2026 spring edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Sicoscio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. You know, in every episode, we dive into captivating conversations with Syracuse's movers and shakers, like business owners, top executives, entrepreneurs, nonprofit organizations, and a bunch more. So you just brace yourself for jaw-dropping business insights and those success stories that make Syracuse go round. The Local Show shines the light on the business visionaries, turning Syracuse into the ultimate hub for work, life, and new opportunities. We're broadcasting from the Zoe Advertising Studios, brought to you by Victory in Motion, the home of knee repair, not knee replacement. And you can see us on YouTube. Just look for the big lanky guy floating around. That would be Steve. We say hello to Dr. Nicole Anzalone. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Very good. I'm hanging right in there for whatever I got. But I had heard through that some of the colleges, some of the kids were getting sick with something.
Don't speak it into existence, Tom. Just,
right. Well, I heard it's so bad you can actually get it from the radio.
Yes. Oh, there we go.
So back up.
Through the microphones.
I don't know. My wife says it's in my head, so we'll just go with that.
And allergies are running wild, by the way.
Yes. Well, there's all that, too.
Tis the season.
Yeah. And you've got some allergies, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
How do the allergies affect the ears? I know that a lot of people will complain of itchy ears.
Oh yeah. Well, it's your histamines and antihistamines. But sometimes it's wax. But I don't claim to be an allergist. So
Right. Can you tell though when somebody comes in if it is more allergy related than a hearing issue? You know, if they say, "Oh, geez, my ears are itching." Really
so sometimes it's, dry skin or in their ears, like I said, wax. Lots of things could cause itching. Okay. Dermatitis, just reactions and stuff like that.
As we get older, does the wax build up faster?
Not necessarily.
Less? Okay.
A lot depends on the shape of the ear. What does change is the cartilage in your ear and around your ear.
Okay.
So what can happen is the cartilage becomes less elastic and it kind of falls over your ear canal opening. So what happens is it narrows. So you could it traps it in.
So a few years ago, Tom, I found a second income stream. I actually sell the wax from ears. I have so much. So actually, I sell it, and it's created a.
You make candles out of it.
You can make little candles.
I don't know what it is. So as I got older, there seemed to be something going on.
So you see these tricks on the internet, which is the bane of everyone's existence, the internet. But where they light something and you got like a candle and it draws the wax out. Ear candling.
That's very
just
dangerous.
Crazy. Yeah, I would imagine.
It's not effective either. So a lot of people look at the candle afterwards and they say, "Oh, look at all the wax we got." It's actually from the candle itself. You could look in the ear. There's all sorts of studies on it. You could look in the ear and it's the same. I would say the best way to do it, if you want to remove wax, is you could see your physician or us. You do it. We do it. Right. I love doing it. It's my favorite thing to do.
Irrigation, right? That's called an irrigation.
Yeah, and there's several ways to do it. So you could just under headlamp, just get a curette and scoop it right out. And we use water irrigation. We use what's called an irrigator, which is kind of cool, spelled EAR. Gator. And what that does, it's very safe. It was developed by these Irrigators, yeah. I think in Buffalo, actually. And it's very safe and effective. It doesn't really pressurize your ear, so it's really comfortable. A lot of people like to come in just for that. It's like an ear spa.
Oh, very nice.
What draws people to finally, okay, I'll get my hearing checked? I mean, is there something, or is it just, does everyone put it off too long, or is there like an event? Like if somebody's gonna have a wedding, they redo the driveway. Why? Because somehow they have to fix the house for a wedding. Is there anything that drives that, or is it just it's time to do it, and people finally surrender to having a test?
Yeah, well, it depends. So if someone has sudden changes in their hearing that they're noticing, their ears plugged, usually they'll come in right away because it's sudden. It really impacts them. Most of the time, hearing is so slow that only, I would say 40 to 60% of people don't even know they have a hearing loss if it's mild. So if family members, though, they notice first. So if they say something to you over and over and over again, and friends too, it's definitely time. Or if you notice pain or tinnitus or ringing in your ears, anything like that, then it's definitely time to come in. But that moment that people usually decide is when it just gets to a point that friends and family are really getting on top of it and saying, hey, you're really missing.
Right.
What's the difference between a doctor of audiology and someone who just might sell you some earpieces and some hearing aids?
We actually look at the hearing healthcare and the person as a whole. So we work with the patient not just with their hearing aids, but we know there's auditory processing difficulties that also come along with hearing loss. People can't process the speed of speech as fast. Their nerves change, and they may not remember certain sounds. So that's why people may not do as well with hearing aids unless they have these extra, what we call auditory retraining and rehabilitation. So we take care of the whole person and the hearing health care of the whole person.
So people can schedule, and the place to start is to schedule a hearing exam or test or whatever you want to call it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And can they do that by calling the 468-2985 number?
Absolutely.
Okay. So 469-2985. Did I say that wrong, Tom?
Yeah.
Probably did.
Yeah.
I'm very good at that.
468-2985.
There you
Yeah,
go.
see, Tom
There you
did
go.
it right.
Well, I'm just reading the thing.
Well, I was too. It's like,
What language were you reading?
it's like the atheist dyslexic said, there is no dog. That's me. Okay, I got it backwards. So Syracuse Hearing Solutions, great reviews. If you go online and look, you'll see that everyone loves Nicole for some reason. I think she takes care of people. So Syracuse Hearing Solutions, thanks for joining us, Nicole.
Thank you.